There are two types of entrepreneurs right now. Either entrepreneurs are thinking about how do I bring my numbers up? How do I increase my sales? My business is hitting a plateau. I need to bring my business up. I need to get the momentum again in my business. And also, there are entrepreneurs right now who are still getting momentum because people are buying, but those entrepreneurs might be questioning, is it okay for me to build lifestyle business that fits me and my energy without losing my numbers? Because when economy is contracting and people are still buying from me, I want to sell more. It feels a little unsafe to slow down and actually honor my nervous system, actually honor my season right now where I am at. So today we're going to talk about how to sell during trust recession that we are in right now, how to sell in the season when there's a lot of density. There's a lot of density in the world. There's a lot of craziness in the US. There's a lot of craziness everywhere. There are a lot of providers, other providers that provide you the services that you're providing. Entrepreneurship is not this new cool thing that very few people are doing. A lot of people wanted to run their businesses and they're trying to run their business and they're building something for themselves, which I think is a beautiful season. It's a beautiful season for you to build. But when standard approaches, maybe something that worked before is not working as well right now, and it's not time to give up. It's the time to reinvent yourself, because the most successful businesses build on reinvention, not complacency. And I guarantee you, if you stick through this season right now that you are in, when economy expands, your wealth will expand with economy, because you weather through the storm, you prove your tenacity, and you will be rewarded. So I recently hosted a live stream, how to sell when there's a lot of BS and people are tired of the BS. Because listen, like I said, there are a lot of providers. We have a lot of buyers who are in post-purchase phase, in customer awareness. They bought before and maybe some of them bought a wrong thing, but they are in of your services. How to earn and gain their trust right now. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to cover how to build trust most and foremost, and how to connect attention with the trust all together. It's going to be very tactical, straight to the point. We have no time to waste. All right. So right now we have two currencies, trust and attention. You have to earn attention from the people so they can trust you. And when you earn their attention, it's important to tap into trust psychology. That's what we're going to address today. How do you tap into attention? Because in 2023, 2024, we were hearing from big entrepreneurs, from Gary Vee, from big coaches, that attention is a new currency. Not anymore. Attention, trust is a new currency. How do you get attention? You gotta speak at the level of awareness of your customers. Let's break it down. There are 5 levels. Like when it comes to classic marketing, one of the ways to market is actually to target each level of awareness of your customers. So by classical definition, there are 5 levels of awareness: problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and most aware. So we're not going to go through 5 of them. We're going to talk about problem aware, awareness when they just bought a service from you or other providers, because a lot of customers right now will come to you from other providers. It is just the reality. And post-purchase awareness. Post-purchase awareness is when people bought something and they have a new problem that they're trying to solve. So your job with your messaging to speak at the right level of awareness. Probably 80% of your audience either problem aware or problem unaware. So you want to narrow it down. If you want to gain the momentum quickly, you want to narrow it down to people who are aware of the problem. They know what the problem is. They know what they want to solve. You don't want to convince anybody that they have a problem, that they need to solve that problem. You want to speak to people that, hey, I have a problem. I need to solve it right now. What are my options? That's the people who will listen to you. Now, in the awareness stage, when they're aware of the problem and they're considering their solutions, again, there's sub-awareness, right? Maybe you're tapping into a problem that they may not be aware of. Like, it's a aha moment. It's like, oh, an example. Let's say a person who is building AI products. So maybe the problem with AI is that generative AI is not really good with the copywriting, but the problem is communication patterns. So instead of you telling AI what to give you, AI will ask you the right questions. AI will help you with communication, because a lot of people are just bad at communication, and bad prompts creates bad outcomes. So let's say a new solution guides you through the questions and actually helps you with the communication to create a better prompt to help the program to better results. What are you thinking before a big investment in your business? What questions you are asking, what you are considering, like what options you are considering. This is how you get the attention of the people who are in pre-purchase consideration phase. Now, when they purchase your services, when they're already in your services or in your competitor's services, by the way, listen, we're not poaching, we're not stealing, we're just showing up as our true, authentic self. And if we are better than our competitors, I'm sorry, it is what it is. So, when they purchased a solution from you or anybody else, they might be hitting the resistance, the roadblock. Why it's not working? In my content, I talk about why coaching is not working, because a lot of people purchase coaching and it's not working for them right now. And I'm breaking it down. Maybe they're not having the right support. Maybe they're dealing with resistance. Maybe they hire a wrong coach. And I show that. I'm like, hey, if your coach doesn't grow your business by 5 to 20%, this is the wrong coach. You didn't hire a coach just to feel good or to feel important. You hire a coach for real ROI, return on investment. And this is something that I'm very vocal about it. I'm very vocal about resistance. Where are you not showing up as your true self? Where are you holding yourself back? Because when you're showing up for your clients in your coaching calls, in your delivery calls, when you deliver your consulting clients and they see the results, they see different you. And that different you is not showing up publicly. So this is post-purchase. And also I address the problem. Hey, sometimes you purchase a container where you cannot be supported the way you want to be supported. And that's okay. It's just the time to reinvent yourself and look at another container. That's the example. And now, people who finish the program, and let's say they solve a problem. Let's say in my containers, like book and sold out, it's a 3 months coaching program. People gain momentum. People get clients, people get sales. But after that, normally what I'm observing with my clients, they're like, oh shit, I actually need to go deeper. I actually need to create the capacity so I don't work myself into 9-to-5 job again, because I'm building lifestyle first business. So what it be look like? Is it like, if I am consultant, do I build an agency, or do I turn my consulting service into coaching service? Do I hire help to delegate certain things in my business? How do I create capacity? And this is where we do quarterly reviews. We keep very close pulse on your business, and we keep reiterating and also addressing the identity blockages, the mental health blockages, the spiritual blockages, because at the new level there's a new challenge, at the new level there's a new devil, right? And we have to tackle those challenges head on. How do I speak to those people who have the momentum, who solve the problem? Like, hey, there's more available to you. And what is the definition of success that you want to follow? This is post-purchase clients. This is post-purchase awareness. And by the way, when we talk about like the solution level of awareness, right? Solution aware, problem unaware people, you can name the problem, but you don't want to convince anybody, okay? And in fact, when you market to problem unaware people listening to you, they might actually, oh, like that actually sounds like that. So when you are marketing to problem aware people, you want to emphasize the solution that you provide, why they should consider your solution. And when you market to solution aware people, you want to emphasize that your solution is the solution, or how your solution is different, because there is a layer of your audience who is considering another solution. So now let's talk about trust. Trust is about trusting the provider, trusting themselves that they can solve a problem, and trusting your methodology. So let's break it down. We have the messaging and the level of awareness. We have trust. How do you connect trust? You have to infuse identity-based marketing, because people are tuning out to just more features, more calls, doors are closing on Friday, and BS like that. People are tired, and people know majority of the time when you say the doors are closing shut, nothing is closing shut. You can probably get in the back door or whatever it is. So people are looking for a provider that they can connect with. People looking for identity. And also psychologically, when you speak to the people at the idea and their desired identity, who they want to become, they resonate. Let's say you are selling career services. You're not speaking to people who want just a resume. You are speaking to people who see themselves C-level executive. They need to show up as a C-level executive to be at the C-level seat. For example, for career coaches. For fitness coaches, you're not marketing people who are trying to lose weight. You're marketing to the people who are healthy. They might have weight problem, but they see themselves as not as overweight, and they're working really hard to be there. It's not about buy more of this. It's more about be this. And when you infuse identity level marketing with the levels of awareness, then you have really killer framework in your marketing. You're speaking at the right time, at the right place, with the right people. And also, you're not talking about just benefits, features. You are talking to their identity at the right level of awareness. Let me say it again. The right level of awareness to the right level of identity. That's the trust formula. When people see themselves in your story, in your content, in your positioning, they trust you. Why? Because they see themselves in there. And that is essential piece. Okay, to summarize how to sell in this crazy market at the right level of awareness. And again, in this sophisticated market, people either considering their options, you have to talk to them, and it's probably good 70% of your audience. People who are in purchase, and with them, you have to address the resistance, why it's not working, buyer remorse. This is a little harder to gain their trust because they just invested, and it's really good for your customers, for your audience. This is how you keep your customers inside. You help them with your content and with your coaching program. So they follow you online, they see the support that you provide for them publicly and privately. So it's like kind of win-win situation for them. But also people who invested in the wrong thing, they hear you. And post-purchase people who are ready for the next level of elevation. The way you build trust is by storytelling, is by connecting at the identity level, is by talking about who they want to become. Be this, not buy this. So I hope it resonates. If you're interested in more identity level marketing and really glue trust together. Send me a DM on socials. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram. I would like to hear from you. I would like to hear what's going on in your business personally. I run my coaching containers as one-on-one coaching. I practice what I preach. I work with one-on-one coach. Benefits, my clients see tremendous benefits as well. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.